today I'm going to focus on a chart to help lay out a path for the healing journey. This chart starts with victim, and it goes through a list of different mentalities that you have when you're still stuck in your victimhood. Next is survivor, and this is kind of a transition point. You are learning and growing, becoming stronger and healthier. And finally on this list we have thriver, which is where we hope to be on this path. Becoming a thriver is the ultimate goal of this whole channel. But before we can get to that point, we have to go through the steps. We have to walk the path of a survivor, and also, very importantly, we have to acknowledge that we have been a victim. There are so many people who are in denial about what happened to them. So what does accepting the fact that you have been victimized look like? For starters, it looks like accepting that what happened was wrong. The second step is accepting that what happened to you was not your fault. I understand that it can be this false sense of empowerment to blame yourself for abuse. Why? Because if it's my fault, then I can stop it from happening again. In reality, that is a false sense of control, because at the end of the day, the only reason that rape occurs is because of a rapist, not because of the victim. So stop the victim blaming, especially towards yourself. Once you have healed to the point of learning to develop self-respect and acceptance, learning to identify toxic people and red flags, learning to set healthy boundaries with those people, and learning how to avoid bad situations are the things that are going to actually keep you safe. Blaming yourself is actually more likely to have you abused again, because you are feeling the shame and the weight of something that is not yours to carry, and you are less likely to see value in yourself, therefore allowing more hurtful people into your life and raising the possibility of further abuse occurring. So stop blaming yourself. Acknowledge that this was not your fault. And in doing so, you can start moving from victim to survivor. But I promise, until you can at least acknowledge yourself in that first department, you will never be able to move on to the other two. But I'm telling you, you don't have to self-identify with that word. Acknowledge it, visit it, accept it, and then move on. Don't live there. Do not let being a victim control your life or define who you are, because it doesn't.